I love to judge people. Nothing feels better in life than looking at someone dead in the eyes and casting judgment upon them. I would never do that to someone's face though, because I am a bitch. I am also, on the other hand, trans. Voice training. Trans people do voice training in order to make their voice sound more aligned with the opposite gender. One of the best techniques, strategies utilized in voice training is to record yourself speak or read in order to listen it back. What better for a judgmental bitch such as myself to read than none other than r/MIDS. This glorious subreddit is full of people begging for judgments in text form that I can read and record so I can see what my voice sounds like, see if I'm making progress, and judge the shit out of people. But then the thought occurred to me, oh yeah, this shit is content. I need content for my YouTube channel, and so we stand on r/MIDasshole, ready to cast judgment on 4 unlucky souls who dare to post their stories, their dilemmas, their things for me to judge them on. So let's get to judging, shall we? Story number 1. Am I the asshole for not telling a man that the research he was mansplaining to me was my own? I don't normally post on Reddit, so please forgive me if I do this wrong. I, 33F, work in a very small, technical, specific, and male-dominated field. I won't give too much information on it as I think you could easily find my identity if I did, but let's just say it's a subcategory of law. I graduated 9 years ago. For anyone wondering, the system in my country is different than the US, so I only studied for 5 years, and I am now a lawyer as well as a researcher. I published some work here, and there is nothing too major, and no one outside of that field knows my work. Yesterday, I went to a bar with a couple of friends who introduced me to one of their friends who works in the same field as me. I was pretty excited to meet him because it's rare to meet. I was pretty excited to meet him because it's rare to meet people who work in that field. He doesn't exactly do the same thing as I do. He's not a lawyer, but a legal advisor. We work on the same topics though. So naturally, we started talking about our work. It's getting a bit heated. They're just talking about work. What the fuck am I talking about? At one point, we were discussing a point on which we had different opinions. So I explained mine to him, and he replied by saying my opinion was based on nothing, while his was based on the work of a professional. You guessed it, me. He basically started explaining my work to me, but in a completely wrong way, and missed all of my points. I asked him if he was sure this is what the author meant, and he said he was, because it was pretty simple actually. For another good 20 minutes, he explained all of it to me in details, like I was a first-year law student. I didn't say anything because it was pretty funny to watch him say things that were completely wrong with so much confidence. After that, the topic changed and the night went on. But at the end of the night, right before leaving, I decided to tell him that I was actually the person who wrote the work which he had quoted, and that he hadn't really understood him. Tell him. He reacted very badly and got angry. Bitch, fuck are you getting angry for? Bitch, fuck are you getting angry for? Now you got me ranting and shit. We not even done yet. You already got me ranting and shit. What the fuck are you angry for is the real question. What the So you, in your infinite wisdom, decided to try and explain to someone some research from a researcher that you apparently held in high enough regard to base your entire opinion around. And upon hearing that the person that you're explaining this research to was the researcher, and that you made a couple of mistakes in your explanation and clearly did not have full comprehension of the material, rather than be honored to meet the person who did the research that you based your entire opinion on and do better in your search for comprehension, you got angry. Where were we? He reacted very badly and got angry and told me that I had manipulated him to humiliate him. So you're stupid. You're a lawyer and you're stupid. He yelled at me for not saying it was my work at the beginning. I simply replied that he had embarrassed himself and left. As you should. explain yourself to these niggas. Don't explain yourself to these niggas. Niggas don't deserve explanations out here. Niggas just want to argue. You know what I noticed? I blame the internet for it too. I blame Reddit. I blame the internet. I blame Twitter. I blame Reddit. I blame the internet. Niggas just want to argue. Like 24/7, 365. Niggas just want to argue. But not everyone is deserving of argument. So just don't argue with niggas. Just don't argue with niggas, okay? Listen to me. I have gotten into many an internet-based arguments in my day. Don't. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I woke up this morning to text from my friend saying I was wrong for causing drama and tension, and that I could have been nicer to her friend. Fuck your drama, fuck your tension, fuck your friend. I'm not sure if I'm in the wrong here. I mean, yes, I could have told him right away, but is it really a big deal that I didn't? No, I'm not exactly sure. Am I the asshole? There are two edits here. I'm not gonna read them. I'm gonna give my verdict. I'm gonna read them after I get my verdict, and we'll see if it changes the verdict. No, you are not the asshole. Here's what I'm seeing. Here's what I'm feeling. Here's what I am kind of in. You feel me? You went to this place to meet this guy who works in your field. You were discussing your work, and he, like a fucking idiot, said that you knew nothing, basically, and said that his opinion was based off a great and valiant scholar, and it was so obvious if you just read the work of this great and valiant scholar, the research of this valiant scholar, you would understand it in a heartbeat. And he talked, and he talked, and he talked, and all you really did was let him talk. You let him finish his spiel. And at the end of the night, you're like, oh yeah, just saying, I wrote the research that you were quoting and you got it wrong. And then he says that you were trying to humiliate him, and you said the completely true statement of you humiliated yourself and then exited the room. And because you told the truth and then told the truth and then removed yourself from the situation, your friend is saying that you caused unnecessary tension. Not the asshole. Let's read these edits. Edit. I forgot to make this clear, and maybe it's a bit of a misunderstanding, but both conversations happened only between the two of us. We were the only ones talking about our work, and our friends also weren't really there when I told them that I was the author. So it's not like I publicly humiliated them. Even more vindication. The only thing embarrassing for him here is that a woman seemed to be smarter than him, and I think that's what he got an issue with. Edit 2 is basically just saying niggas don't believe her, and she finds it funny that niggas don't believe her, and these niggas are probably men. And there are women with comments saying they experience the same thing. Yeah, not the asshole. If you engage in research and someone takes your research and gets it wrong and then gets mad at you for being the researcher and not telling him? Not because me personally, Alright, let's see what the comments have to say. Not the asshole encoders for being so calm and he mansplained your own research. Question, did your friends also reprimand their friend for screaming at you? I mean, that wasn't exactly friendly either. In fairness, as per edit 1, the friends weren't really in the situation, but they really shut up. They really fucking shut up. See, not the asshole. This is hilarious. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. He fucked around and found out. Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. He's just pissed as a small man that realized he was outclassed and potentially made some massive career errors. Being plain wrong to start with, and then being enough of a misogynist to behave like that without realizing that you were the author. You took the trash out. He probably behaves like this in the office too, so taking him down a peg probably hit too hard. Story number 2. Am I the asshole for keeping food from my wife? My wife loves fruit. She eats it a lot, and I, as the person who buys most of the groceries, try to keep the place constantly stocked. Apples, peaches, figs, plums, whatever's in season, it's on our counter. Right now, it's forgiving.
Persimmon.
It's persimmon season. Hold on. What? So it's like a fancy tomato? I have never heard of this fruit in my life. I'm gonna say it's a fancy tomato. I just closed the Reddit story. Right now it's persimmon season. You do you. I don't fucking care. We both like very different types. She likes fuyu, and she likes them firm. I like any kind, but mostly hachiya, and I like them the texture of pudding. So I leave mine to ripen, which can take days to weeks sometimes. None of us likes the other style much. This week, I got a bunch of each at the farmer's market. I left mine be in a basket in the corner of the kitchen. She ate all of hers by midweek, and I got her more at the market, and she ate those too. I just started eating mine today and offered her a bite. She said, no, I'll get my own. And I said, no way, those are mine. I've been saving them, and you know how much effort it takes to get them the way I like it, and you don't even like them that way. She got so upset and said that this has been my thing our whole marriage. I designate food as mine. All food should be anyone's to eat if that person wants it at that moment, she says. Pause. Rewind. Read that sentence again. All food should be anyone's to eat if that person wants it at that moment, she says. One thing about me is I do not play about my food. If y'all have seen my video on how to make friends in college, if you haven't, I'm gonna link it in the description. Watch it after you watch this one because I need the views. I told y'all I don't play when I'm eating. Don't talk to me when I'm eating. I said that 1,000 times in that video. But more importantly, don't fucking touch my food. Don't touch my food. I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. If I put my food somewhere and I say this is my food and you touch my food, we're not. I just want the camera. Okay, we're just gonna readjust that. Where was I? Oh yes. If I designate food as my food, do not touch my food. Especially if I put my name on it, which it doesn't seem like OP did, but still. And especially if we both have food. And especially if we both have food and I bought the food for both of us. And I say, this is my food and this is your food. Now you have your food and I have my food. And if you have eaten your food, I will eat my food. And if you eat my food, then I'm gonna need to get it back in blood. That's what we're gonna need to do, right? Got me fucked up. Off topic. Get back into it. I personally disagree with this. And I live my life leaving her what's hers. Whether it's half of the leftovers or half a piece of cake or whatever. I don't just eat things. I consider her. And I do my best to make sure that she has what she likes around. And if I accidentally eat the entirety of something she wanted, I hear it, believe me. Am I the asshole for keeping some fruits to myself? Brother Main. That last parasite sounded a bit justify. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, and I always give her half. And oh, if I accidentally eat her thing, and she says it, I'll hear it. I'll hear it. Believe me. I hear it. Believe me. But that doesn't subtract from the fact that you have something, and your wife has something, and your wife ate her something, and now she coming for your food. I don't play about food, bro. I do not play about food. If someone touches my food, that shit is relationship ending. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you my friend, cut off. If you a partner of mine, cut off. If you my mother, cut off. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I'll cut my granny off if she eat my food. Don't eat my food under any circumstances unless you ask and I say yes. It don't seem like the wife asked. She didn't just take it, but she didn't ask. She told. She said, and I quote, this too. I just started eating mine today and offered her a bite. She said, no, I'll get my own. OP was so generous as to offer her a bite of his persimmon. persnickety of his persnickety, knowing full well that they were extra ripe and put in like the way he liked it. And supposedly, based on what he is saying here, his wife does not like it that way. And when he offered, she said, "Nah, I'm gonna get my own." Another thing, if I have food and I offer you a bite, I have offered you a bite. Y'all need to let me know down in the comments on my base on this, because if you touch my food, not the asshole at all. Don't touch other people's food, especially if you had yours and you ate it. I'm going to act under the assumption that when Brody bought his, wait. This week I bought a bunch of the Farquhar. I can't speak. I can't read. This week I got a bunch of each at the farmer's market. I let mine be in a basket in the corner of the kitchen. She ate all of hers by midweek. I got her more at the market and she ate those too. I was gonna say, I'm gonna assume there's a 50-50 split between the persimmons that are good and the persimmons that are hers and the persimmons that are yours that you're laying right, but not even. Cause it's more than 50-50, cause you bought some for yourself, you bought some for her, she ate all of hers, and you went and bought her more, and now she wants yours. I am gonna be real with your divorce. I'm kidding. But yeah, there's a problem here. Also, she got upset at this and said that this has been my thing our whole marriage. I designate food as mine. OP, is there something else we should know about? Is this just about the persimmons, or is there something else we should know about? Oh, you can trust me. You can trust me, OP. Trust. Either way, I've given my verdict. Not the asshole. Share the comments. It sounds like she only wants some of yours after she's had 2 batches of hers. Doesn't sound very equitable. Not the asshole. Your wife needs to let you have what you set aside for yourself. She has plenty of her own. Indeed. You had yours. I have mine. You ate all of yours. I generously offered you some of mine, and you instead wanted more. Divorce. Not the asshole. All food should be anyone's to eat if that person wants it at that moment, she says. Isn't this a mentality we teach out of like toddlers? No, but for real. But no, we gotta unpack that line. We gotta unpack that line. All food should be anyone's to eat if that person wants it at that moment. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You want food at that moment? Go ahead and eat it up. You're at the grocery store and you see a persimmon that you really want to take a chomp out of, go ahead and snag that shit. You're at a restaurant and someone else's fries are looking particularly appealing to you, go ahead and snag that shit. It don't matter. Everyone's food is the same, right? What is this sustenance communism? Next comment. Not the asshole. If my husband buys something specifically for himself and asks me not to touch it, I don't, because I'm not a selfish little gremlin. I want to see if I can find a "you are the asshole" comments. Oh. You're the asshole for eating mushy persimmons on purpose. Absolutely unhinged behavior. Everyone sucks here. Leave her, then eat your fruit your way. Reddit Avenger 2019. Do not listen to this individual. Firstly and foremostly, leave her? Over this? I know I just said that I'll cut my mother off if she eats my food, but like, bro seems dead ass when saying this. It's a bit unhinged. Over fruit, like they're married. Did they say how long they've been married for? No, but presumably a decently long time. Divorce over fruits? Brother. Divorce. And secondly, what about that makes that everyone sucks here? It seems like you don't even know what the fuck you're typing at that point. Anyways, not the asshole. If you touch my food, I'm gonna need to get it black in blood. Next post. Alright, y'all. I said next story. There ain't gonna be a next story. It's late as fuck. Yeah, it's late. It's late as fuck o'clock, and I'm trying to go to sleep. I just finished. I'm acting like niggas will actually watch this channel, but I don't know if y'all noticed. If y'all watch any of my older videos, I mean, I do have a short in this location, but I am not where I was last upload. Last upload, I was in my college dorm room. My fall 2024 semester is now over, and I am back at home. Yay! I don't really like it here, but yeah. So, I'm in a different location. I go to college like 2 hours away from here, so my mom picked me up. I don't have a car. So I had to travel 2 hours with all of my stuff, and I just finished unpacking, and I wanted to do my voice training, and I was like, because I just kind of started voice training, which you'll probably notice by watching this video. I've been voice training on and off, but which is why I feel like I have decently strong foundations, but I haven't really been serious about it until like now. And I wanted to record this video in part because content, money. YouTube doesn't pay me because YouTube doesn't pay me, but I need subscribers so that YouTube will pay me. Please subscribe. Also, kind of like to motivate myself to continue on this voice training journey, because it'll give me the opportunity to make more content like this. I'm kind of bringing the world into it, so it's like in the public eye now, and it's not just me saying all this stuff like, oh, I'm a voice trainer. No, I'm like actually doing it and posting it online for the world to see and to hopefully hold me accountable. I'm acting like niggas will actually watch this channel. I know some of my friends also watch my YouTube. Shout out to my friends if you watch my YouTube. If you know me personally and you watch my YouTube channel, bless your heart. And we should play Uno later. And yeah, so I'm tired as hell. As I said, it's late as fuck o'clock. I'm trying to go to sleep at some point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know when. As I said, it is late as fuck o'clock, and I should have been asleep hours ago. But instead, I'm here recording this video, and I'm probably also going to, at the very least, start editing this video tonight because my sleep schedule is in shambles. In tatters, even. But I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. The more people that watch these videos, the more people that subscribe to my channel, the more people that leave likes on this video, the bigger I get. Hopefully I can turn this into a way of making money, because I don't have money and I need money. I'm trying to get a car. I'm trying to get my first car by my second year of college, and if I could get some proceeds from YouTube, then that would be much appreciated. I thank you guys so much. I'm gonna set up a buy me a coffee. I'm gonna try to set up a buy me a coffee. And if y'all support my videos and what I'm doing here, y'all can donate. You can donate to my buy me a coffee. I'll put the link in the description below once that's done, and you will get literally absolutely nothing from that. Literally nothing at all, except I will be very happy with you. Please. But that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below telling me that leave a comment below, tell me what you thought about the stories, what your opinions and thoughts are. Leave a comment below telling me what you think about my voice, what I need to work on, if I sound like a fucking loser. Leave a comment telling me that you hate me and you never want to see one of my videos again. That also helps me. Also dislike the video if you want. I don't care. YouTube doesn't show it anymore. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video if I ever record a next video, which I will definitely record a next video. See you there. Bye.